The search is on for a missing fighter jet in South Carolina after the pilot ejected and returned to base without it. That pilot found in North Charleston after safely ejecting from the passing plane and parachuting into a neighborhood. He was later taken to the hospital, but his account of what happened hasn't been made public. The search radius expanded even further out to the PD region of the state this afternoon, with efforts concentrated over parts of Florence and Marion counties. The planes and pilots were the Marine Fighter Attack Training Squadron 501 with the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing based in Beaufort near the South Carolina coast. Now, South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace, whose district sits in part of Charleston, says she is frustrated with the lack of information being provided on the search and that she has struggled to get clear answers about what caused the mishap. She added that the missing jet could present a public safety issue for the Lowcountry residents and is imploring defense officials to share more information about it. Queen City News Chief Transportation Correspondent and veteran pilot herself, Maykay Beeler, is here with us now. So Maykay, what exactly is going on here?
You know, this is bizarre, and I guarantee it's going to be a movie one day. You know, there's so many questions, and only the pilot that ejected, his wingman, and perhaps their dispatcher would know the answer to. So bring on your questions. I have so many. As a pilot, we've just been thinking about this all day.
So Maykay, how does that even go? That you eject yourself and then you just show up to the base and say, hey, I lost my plane? How does that procedure work?
This is very important. You know, when fighter pilots eject, it's because the airplane can't be saved. It's on fire. There's an engine failure. Something's catastrophic. They can't land the plane. So to save themselves, they eject. They can be hurt when they're ejected. And of course, if the plane crashes, think of the danger to the folks on the ground. So you would never eject unless something horrible is happening. Yet reports tell us the plane was on autopilot and continued to fly. Well, if the plane was capable of flying, why would you not land the plane? Why would you eject? The other thing, he had a wingman. Why would the wingman not follow the jet and see where it ended up? Reports say the wingman landed in Charleston, and the ejected pilot ejected safely and was able to walk, went to the hospital. They said he was fine. There's so many questions.
Well, what do we know about this kind of fighter jet? A lot of us, of course, think of Top Gun and the training exercises, and you want to be safe, first of all. But what do we know about this jet and maybe how valuable it is?
As a stealth fighter, very expensive. They can cost as much as $163 million. It's a short takeoff and landing aircraft, and it's a VTOL. It can land and take off vertically, take off in a very short distance. So it's a very stealthy, expensive, state-of-the-art aircraft. About 1,000 were made. About 150 have been involved in accidents over the years. One in 2018 happened in Beaufort, where this particular F-35B was stationed out of. So we don't know what happened with this, and we don't know where it is at this point. There's so many questions, and they say the transponder wasn't working. Folks, the transponder gives us information about location, altitude, and speed, and they say it wasn't on radar. How is that possible? It wasn't on radar. There's so many questions.
Yeah, and there will continue to be questions until we get some more answers from military officials. But in the meantime, that search continues. Maykay, thank you so much for that insight.